Dearest Heart, you might be feeling lot of disappointed, betrayed, sadness, and when it comes to your love life. The spirit is saying those emotions are coming due to old unhealed wounds from the past that affecting the present situation. So the wheel of fortune is here to help you to be able overcome this obstacle by focusing on the positive and see the situation from the bigger picture. So you are the key to turn the table, but if you are allowing your negative energy to get the best out of you, everything will be full with anger, trigger and clouded energy. So there is no need of the stubborn energy. Some of you have been praying and asking for the love of your life this whole time. So this person is here already. You might know who is this person. However, it seems like some of you are having fear of rejection, intimacy, or perhaps you or this person scared to get the other get too close to you, and this caused the blocking this connection to moving forward. And this is delaying blockage to the union because you just fight and resist the blessing. So there is some subconscious deep wounds that you might need to be facing at the moment since the last full moon. But do it with love. Be gentle with yourself because your wish will be fulfilled. So babies, it's time for you to allowing the love in and merge with everything because you know this person brings out the best version of you. So they want to create a family with you. If you have been worried if the past won't be repeated, then you are guided to check your ego wounds based. So dear souls, know that. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. Destiny is smiling upon you and your soul path is free of obstacle, tests and challenges. So take advantage of this to make some great purpose now. Ask yourself what you really want. What will this open road free of complication and so full of energy and creativity bring you, and what issue is important right now? So focus on it and open yourself to the divine forces and wisdom that will now flow to you. So the time has come to address a particular issue. Do not waste it, but instead use the light that is now within you for this one key mission. So put everything else to one side for a time and focus solely on this project. Become the creator of your life, of this world. So you will exert a powerful attraction on other entities during this phase. Do not miss out on the opportunity to make a new effortless loving bonds with people. So animals, the spirit of plants, natural beings and spiritual entities go with the flow of destiny vibrations that are so favorable for you right now. So seize this opportunity with an open heart and your dreams will come true. So a new chapter of life is approaching you. Let go of energy that no longer serves you, and now your entire reality is transforming. So you went through many difficult tests that upgraded your spirit. All along, you were being prepared for what is next. So as you look back, you can connect the dots. Now trust that the dots in your future will align and you find inner stillness. So your quiet and calm mind is a magnet for miracles. Enjoy the journey ahead. So dear souls, know that someone is coming in your life again and they are now feeling what they lost in their life, but now your person is looking everywhere to find you and they are getting signs that you are also thinking about them. So they can't believe that you move on from them and their existence does not matter for you any longer. They are wondering how it is possible that you are so happy without them. So because this person is watching you from a distance and they don't see you crying over them or isolating yourself from everywhere and everyone. You are the best thing in their life and they can't stop thinking about it currently. Your person wants to be more than friends with you. They want a proper love relationship. So they are not ready to have anything less than true love between both of you. This person wants to communicate with you because they want to tell you so many things and first of all, this person wants you to know that it is really hard for them to stay away from you. If this person was the one who hosted you or initiated the separation, they are regretting it and they want you to know that was not their happiness, but it was the only option at that time. They could choose this person is becoming a better person and a better version of themselves just because of you. This person has started understanding the connection between both of you and they are reacting in a different way than before. So, this person wants to reach out to you, but they are afraid that you will not listen to or you will reject them, and it is possible that many of you have blocked your person's number, and what is still you want them to reach out to you. So, this person feels like that the timing just was not right for both of you, and that is why they just could not do anything for you. So they will approach you through call or message directly and for some of you with the help of a common friend. So dear souls, know that as February ends, I hope you remember that it is okay to be the person who cares, who makes the effort, and who loves without hesitation. The person who goes right through the difficulties and does not shy away from the depth of their feelings. So, the person who holds on to hope and believes in the softness of the world, in the goodness of other people, in the beauty of being vulnerable, in the timing of life. The person who takes chances and refuses to hide, the person who is kind and makes people feel seen, the person who shows up. There is immense strength in continuing to stay soft in a world that has not always been kind to them. You are needed here. So, this month, I want to remind you that there is magic in solitude, there is beauty in slow, and if you are going too fast, you miss the moment. So, it is so easy to want to rush to get it all done quickly, to show others your achievements, but stop worrying about them. I want to remind you to slow it all down, fall in love with the quiet time, enjoy the alone times. Being alone is not lonely, it is growth, it is necessary, it is where you can really listen. So, look for magic in the quiet moments, in the slowness, and in the simple things, and life will always be beautiful. So, my child, know that. Set yourself up for happiness today. List your gratitude. Eat a nutritious meal. Move your body. Soak in some sunshine. Reflect on how far you have come. Acknowledge the people who love you. Give yourself something to look forward to. So, joy is an inside job in its purest form. It is self created. It is found where you look for it. There will always be a reason to dread resent and complain about your life, but that does not dismiss the presence and opportunities for goodness that simultaneously coexist. So be patient with yourself during your mental and emotional struggle. Every part of any cycle has light and miracles waiting to manifest. So trust that your experiences are leading you to remember your wholeness. Even the moon goes through phases before it gets full. So life never tests you on what you know, it only pushes you to discover your capacity to thrive. The universe is always ready to move you closer to more significant blessings. So, dear souls, know that. Look at yourself with new eyes and see how you always pulled yourself back, even from the storms that were stronger than you. So, how you thought you could not win this time, but you did, how you thought your own mind would swallow you up, but somehow you fought that internal battle with a smile on your face. So, how you prove that you are bigger than your insecurities and self doubts, how you still get up in the morning and do your work with the exact same dedication even when deep within your mind. So, you are scared as hell, yet after all this, you continue to be better and good. How you became your own motivational speaker and comfort your crying heart. So, when you are already doing all this silently, can you not do it with a little more confidence in yourself and a little more love towards yourself? So, can you not feel proud of yourself when you look in the mirror? Can you not take a day off not to entertain others but to indulge in self care? Because look, you have been doing all this alone and you need your own care and love to keep going on. So do it again. But this time with self love and self confidence, you have done it once, you can do it again. Just change your attitude towards yourself and see how your world changes. So, dear souls, know that there are days that feel so unkind, days when every piece of you is aching, days when the hurt feels so debilitating, days when every cell in your body is building intimacy with affection. These are exactly the days you must endure, for you will only come out of it stronger. So let pain course through your veins, let it burn through your skin, flow through your body like electricity, rush through you like adrenaline, flow through you like rain, and sweep through you like fire. So grow close to the pain and keep in mind that pain is your perpetual friend, for it only intends to open your eyes to show you everything you need to learn. So I hope you still believe in forever. I hope you still believe things that are real, things that are true, things that are persisting, enduring, withstanding, and everlasting are still waiting out there for you. The tricky part is to find these things. Perhaps the hardest part is the searching, but love will always be the most genuine thing you will ever find in this cruel, broken world. So you must never lose hope. You must always believe that love is real and that the right love will eventually find you and keep you, because it will. So love always end up finding the kindest, softest, gentlest, rarest, beautiful souls and beings it can turn into its home. True love will find you and will make you its home. So my child, know that I hope you build a life that feels more beautiful than it looks. I hope you come to see that real happiness is when you stop prioritizing someone else's eyes over your own heart. So, when you realize that the more you like something, the less you will need others to like it for you, and the less you need others to like it for you, the more they genuinely will. So, we are never so concerned with how we are perceived as when we are not firm in our own knowing, when we are looking to reimagine what is in front of us through the perspective of someone who would see some goodness inside of it, and the accordlets, the impressiveness, the things that would make it all seem right and whole and well. This only ever lead us to a life in which we are only able to move through his motions. A life where we are confused by the just opposition of how everything is right on the surface and everything is empty just beneath. It takes a lot of soul to move from the well worn ways of the world and seek solace in what really lights us up, that makes our days feel exciting again. So, within that is our own small callings, the way life is asking us to re engage with what matters to find our hope again. So, it takes a lot of soul to move from the well worn ways of the world and seek solace in what really lights us up, that makes our days feel exciting again. So, within that is our own small callings, the way life is asking us to re engage with what matters to find our hope again. If you really pay attention, you will find that the beginning of a very great story was that someone had the courage to give themselves to what they knew before anyone else could see it or feel it. or affirm how good it might or would be. That self knowing that faith is the engine and birthplace of creativity and love and everything worthwhile. So it is the acknowledgement that there is a feeling within you that you cannot shake, and the bravery to say that you will follow it, even if it does not make sense to anybody but you. At the start, I hope you give that to yourself. Life that you are actually living and not one you are engineering so as to win a game that only you are playing with your own mind. So, my child, know that. Submit every worry over to grace. Don't let the care of this world entangle your heart. Don't let the weight of the world lord over your heart. Choose to bow before Christ and let God lead and heal you from the inside out. Choose to surrender your ways and thoughts to Christ. Surround yourself with like minded beliefs who also choose to surrender their lives over to Christ. Pattern yourself after God's word. Pattern yourself after God's way of doing things. Choose to follow God. Choose to follow the pattern of those who make grace their Lord in every area of their life, both in private and in public. My child, know that. At the end of the day, I just want to be proud of the person I have become. I want to proud of the way I love, and I want to be proud of the way I choose vulnerability and tenderness. How I never stop choosing them no matter what my soul experienced. I want to be proud of the way I fought for others, of the way I dedicated myself to making them feel seen and understood. So I want to be proud of the way I try my best to speak beauty into the parts of them that no one else clapped for at the end of the day. I want to be proud of the way I care. At the end of the day, I want to be proud of the way I fought to be here. I want to be proud of the way I worked through my dark. I want to be proud of the way I healed even when it hurts. I want to be proud of the way I tucked hope into myself for safekeeping. I want to be proud of the way I believed that there was more to experience at the end of life. That the beauty I had yet to feel existed in this world at the end of the day. I want to be proud of the way I survive. At the end of the day, I want to be proud of the way I show up. Of the way I existed here, of the way I dedicated myself to living the kind of life that allow for happiness and sadness and growth to flow through me like rain. I want to be proud of the way I fell in love with the version of hope that I created from the deepest part of my soul. I want to be proud of the fact that I never let my past convince me that I did not deserve the potential the future was holding for me. I want to be proud of the way I moved in the direction of love at the end of the day. I want to be proud of the way I risk my soul, and I want to be proud of the way I honor it. At the end of the day, I want to leave this world with a heart that is worn out and tender all over, a heart that aches from loving and feeling and caring in the best way possible. So I want to leave this world knowing that I poured love into everything I did, that I crashed my soul into each day, that I tried for something while I was here. So at the end of the day, I just want to be proud of the person I have become. I just want to be proud of the way I connected. So I say imagination creates reality, and if this premises is true, then imagination fulfill itself in what life becomes. So although I have changed the words, what I am saying in not now, scripture says it is in this manner, whatsoever you desire, believe you have received it and you will. This statement goes back 2000 years. Yet, even before that, Jeriha tells of the same principles in his story of the potter and his clay. But until imagination becomes a part of your normal, natural currency of thought, you will not act consciously. So, like breathing, this awareness must become so much a part of you that you will not turn to the left or the right to praise or blame anyone. So, dear souls, know that the magician and the sun is a powerful symbol of manifestation and success. It is a quite simply a time of pure joy, happiness, and clarity. The magic is all in your hands. You have the power to manifest your desire. Anything you need, any skill or quality is already. You are a magician and it's time for you to act. You are the creator and master of your own destiny. This pairing encourages you to stay focused, remain positive, and trust in your abilities to achieve your goals. The magician and the sun combination is a potent sign of good things to come. This combination suggests that you have the ability to manifest your desire and achieve success in your endeavors. So this card encourages you to remain focused and optimistic as your goals are within reach. Additionally, the magician and the sun together can indicate a newfound sense of confidence and self-assurance in your abilities. You are guided to harness your own power and use it to create success and happiness. Enthusiasm is your new best friend, and everything you have been hoping for lately is about to come true. Another queen's come through today, however, where she has amazing strength, brilliance, and experience. She also always sees the funny side of things. So she is open to joy and having fun, and when things get tough and challenging, she rolls with it, seeing opportunities and lessons and the brighter side of it. So she also is inspired with brilliant ideas that assist her in her career aspiration that helps attract more wealth and abundance. So be open to be inspired, follow that inspiration and go with it. So just make sure to have some fun along the way, even if you get to do smacked by some hurdles or challenges along the way. So, my child, know that. Be kind to everyone, even when they are not kind to you. We are all fighting a battle we don't proclaim our loud. We are all housing some hurt buried within some quiet little corner of ours. Some have perfected the art of hiding their pain well. We are all great of covering up our sadness with a smile. We have all uncovered the technique of drawing a veil over our fears and over our tears. We have all learned to camouflage the sorrow that live underneath our skins. So be kind to everyone, but most of all, be kind said to yourself. You can choose kindness each and every day. To be kind is one of the greatest form of love one can ever learn. So be kind always without expecting kindness in return. So dear souls, know that at the end of the day, if someone wants to be in your life, they will be. Truly, they are capable, they will make the effort, they will show up, and if they do not, let that be your closer. So, however, you do not have to hate them, you do not have to remember their contribution to your life as anything but beautiful. Do not print them in your mind, do not grip until you feel resentment. So instead, love them without attachment, love the lesson they taught you, wish them well every single time you think about them, miss them but do not act for them to come back if the people in your life left because they were not ready to value you. So, or love you or be there for you. Do not wish for them back. Do not ask for them to be more than they can be at the moment. Wish for them to figure themselves out. So, wish for them to grow. They are on their own journey, a journey you are not a part of, and that is okay. You have to learn that is okay. So instead of focusing on the people who left, focus on the people in your life who have chosen to be there. Focus on the ones who stay, on the ones who appreciate you and respect you. Focus on the people who match the love you give them. Focus on the people who empower you and grow you and make your life beautiful. So you are surrounded by human beings who will not shy away from the love you give. You are surrounded by human beings who know that they want you in their life. People who show you that every single day. Do not take them for granted. Do not lose touch of what you have, chasing what you no longer do. Trust me when I say you will miss out on beautiful things if you continue to stay rooted in all of the way you were wrong, and if you continue to let your past pull you from experiencing what the present has to offer you. So do not close yourself off to your potential. Instead, open yourself to the world and allow for it to fill that space with the kind of people, the kind of moment, and the kind of experience that exhilarate you, that compel you, that make you love yourself and your life and what you have to offer more and more each day. So, child of God, that vision was correct, the promise was true. You are not crazy. Do you see the warfare around you? It is proof of the promise. It is indication that you are headed in the right direction. Keep believing, child. Keep the hope alive. Beloved, supernatural doors will soon be open to you from unexpected places and unexpected people. So it is easy to give up when it gets tough, but what if you stick around and get to experience a remarkable love story? What if it is greater than you could have imagined? What if you finally feel loved in a ways you have always dreamed of? Stick around and watch the what it is turn into he did it. So it is an honor to be with you. You have a pure heart, you are kind, always bringing goodness to others, and you are always there for anyone in need. It's time for you to start seeing the value you hold as a person because if you don't see it yourself, how can you expect others to recognize it and know your own worth? So you are incredible. Look at all you have conquered with unwavering strength and determination. Don't let anyone dim your sparkle or make you doubt your worth. Keep slaying, keep being unapologetically yourself. The world is lucky to have you. Remember, you deserve nothing but the best. So that person you think you need closer from can't give it to you because they probably can't tell the truth to themselves anymore than they can to you. You have to live with the unknown and trust that all the answer you seek are inside of you. You don't need closer to move on. Closer is what happens and when you move on. So dear souls, know that. The Bible's invitation to trust in the Lord include the idea of verbalizing our emotion and needs to God and to save people who help us connect to God. So bringing our emotions to God in prayer and a tender-hearted friend in conversation is how we learn not to ruminate with worry, react in anger or spiral down into shame. So it provides the empathy, validation, and comfort that strengthen us to be able to carry our burdens and make wise decisions. So no matter what emotions we feel, we can do what is good and right as we wait for God's provision and guidance. Even in troubles and hurt and injustice, we can delight in knowing the Lord. So, and as they bound him with though, Paul said unto the centurion that stood by, is it lawful for you to courage a man that is a Roman and uncondemned? When the centurion heard that, he went and told the chief captain, saying, take heed what thou dost, for this man is a Roman. Then the chief captain come and said unto him, tell me, art thou a Roman? He said, yes, and the chief captain answered, with a great sum obtained this freedom. And Paul said, but I was freeborn. Then straightway they departed from him which should have examined him. And the chief captain also was afraid after he knew that he was a Roman, and because he had bound him on the morrow, because he would have known the certainty, wherefore he was accused of the Jew. So he loosed him from his bands and commanded the chief priest and all their council to appear, and brought Paul down and set him before them. And they departed from Dobka and encamped in Alush, and they removed from Alush and encamped in Rapidium, where was no water for the people to drink. And they departed from Rephidim and pitched in the wilderness of Sinai, and they removed from the desert of Sinai and pitched off Kibrothwa. And they departed from and encamped off Hazero, and they departed from Hazer and pitched in Rithma, and they departed from Rithma and pitched and Rimmon Paris. And they departed from Rimo Paris and pitched in Libna, and they removed from Libna and pitched at Risha. So, dear souls, know that. Tales from the Holy Bhagavad Gita. Uddhava was a cousin friend and a true devotee of Lord Krishna. Krishna played his Leela on Uddhava, who had become arrogant and proud of his knowledge. To show him that divine love is above wisdom, Krishna sent him to Vrindavan to explain to the gopis that he would never return there and that the gopis had to reverse him as God. So when Uddhava went to the gopis and told them not to weep for Krishna but to follow Brahm Gyan, he found them drenched in true devotion for Krishna, who was forever present with them. So Uddhava realized that they are among us deeply devoted souls who did not need any knowledge. They were all enlightened as they felt such a strong connection with their Kana. So, although they were miles apart physically, Krishna was living in their heart and minds forever. They felt his presence everywhere. So, Uddhava understood the power of Bhakti Yoga. The gopis were on the platform of transcendental knowledge. Their minds were always filled with Krishna consciousness. So it means finally putting your needs before the needs of other people who don't value you. It means putting boundaries in place that protect you and your mental health. So it means making decision that actually benefits you instead of making decision in another attempt to people please. So it means believing in yourself, loving yourself, and trusting yourself. It means standing up for yourself and what you believe in. So it means focusing on the positive and possibilities instead of negative and hesitation. It means letting go of people who are not holding you as tight and as you need them to. So it means taking a break when you feel yourself bringing out. It means truly accepting yourself for everything that you are and believing that you deserve only the